Today we'll look at how to create a CAD model from nodes and elements. We'll begin by importing our nodes and elements. So here you can see we have some 2D elements and some 3D elements, and here we'll color those differently so you can see them a little bit better. And what we'd like to do is create a CAD model from these finite elements. So to do that, we need to get the finite elements into the CAD environment. To do that, we'll write out the nodes and elements as a JT file. Here we'll give the JT file a name. And then we'll open the JT file. So now we're looking at the lightweight facet data that was written out to the JT file in the modeling environment. What we'll do so we can manage the visibility a little bit better is we'll begin with a work layer different from those that the facet geometry is on. And we'll go into Polygon modeling and we'll create a convergent body from our faceted sheet body. Then we'll select a new work layer and do the same thing for our solid faceted body. And now that you've got convergent bodies, you can do things like measure, you can take distances, you can measure the mass, volume, center of gravity. But if you need to do more, if you want to be able to modify this geometry, if we go ahead and turn off the background geometry there and just look at our solid, you can see we've got a solid convergent body. However, it's all one face that makes it up. So if you want to be able to edit one of those faces, we'll need to assign where those face boundaries are. And we can do that with the Polygon modeling. But to see that better, let's go ahead and turn on the facet edges so you can see where those facet edges are. And we'll use that in the Replace Mesh with Face command to select tangent facets. So that will pick all of those facets that are on a particular face. And then assign a face to it. So once we have all of those Replace Mesh with Face complete, then if we want to modify a face, let's say with the synchronous move face command, you'll see that we can do that. Alright, so that's creating a solid from a solid mesh. Let's go ahead and see how we can create a sheet body from our sheet faceted body. So here we have our convergent sheet body, and what you'll notice, similar to the convergent solid body, instead of it all being one face, it's all one edge. So if you need separate edges, then what we'll do is go into rapid surfacing, and this will allow us to draw on the boundary to specify where the edge delineations are. So here we'll use the select facet vertice in order to select those endpoints. And then once we have those two splines, we can use the spline endpoints for the other curves. Alright, so now that we've done that, we've got a rapid surfacing right on top of our original. And if we go and thicken, you'll see we have two faces to choose from. One is the rapid surfacing face and the other is the convergent face that only has one edge. So if we select the rapid surfacing face, we'll get a solid body that has multiple edges.